let's get into this get ready with me. First things first, we need to prime, and I have been using this moisturizer as a primer. I showed it to you, I think, in my last makeup video, this brand here. But I will list everything down below so that you guys can check it out. But this is a really great moisturizing primer. Alright, so the next step, and you guys probably know this if you're OGs with me, is color correcting. I'm going to be using my, not Sephora, disrespectful, my Ulta Beauty color correcting concealer in peach. This is the one I've been using as of lately and I love it. Now with my skin just goes through it to a degree that I really don't understand. When it comes to my breakouts, it's very hormonal for the most part. I'm sure, you know, diet and other things can play a role in making sure that I cleanse and don't overdo things and all that stuff, but majority wise, hormones have really affected my skin, and they have for a really long time. So that's something that like I can't really control. I cannot, if I could balance my hormones myself, I would. It's just an imbalance that I have not been able to balance. So my face just goes through it. It has its ups and its downs. And I can tell you right now, probably within the next 3 days, I'm gonna be on my period. And hence the breakout. So while this is on my face, I like to let this sit. Ooh, my hair's looking a little just, there we go. So I let this sit on my skin. You guys already know this, but those who are new, I let this sit on my skin, and while this is sitting, I'm actually gonna go into some cream highlighters. I have been into cream highlighters lately. I know it's odd because I haven't been a highlight girl in a long time. So I'm gonna be using this new one to me. This is from Refi, I believe that's how you say it. I am not 100% sure. This is their gloss highlighter. This is super minimal. Look at this. That's all that's on here. That's just crazy to me. I really feel like they probably should at least add the gloss highlighter like somewhere. Tiny, tiny text. I don't know. Do what you need to do, but I'm going to forget that this is called that. It's just like this glossy, like bronzy texture. And it does feel very, very glossy. I shouldn't say that. It doesn't feel sticky glossy. It does rub into the skin really nicely, but it feels like a balm. And I used this one other time and I was a little nervous about it because I didn't know if it was going to play well with other products, but it did. But I'm gonna amp it up just a little bit, and I'm gonna add my Rare Beauty Liquid Luminizer in Outshine. So this is where I kind of get that extra glow when I don't use powder highlights. Moving on, we are going to now blend our correcting concealer. I am so sorry if I look down a lot when I'm talking. I am literally like, I'm doing my makeup, so I'll be looking down and I notice that. It's so annoying. I'm so sorry, but I'm gonna try not to do that, okay? So, I am just going to blend this, and I'm gonna really press it into the skin because I don't wanna move it too much, but I definitely don't want it like this, you know what I mean? Moving on to foundation, I'm going to be using a foundation that I haven't used in a while. I don't know why I wanted to use it, I just wanted to. Huda Beauty Stick Foundation. This is their Faux Filter Stick Finish. Stick Finish? Or Skin Finish. Oh my gosh, Stick Finish. Faux Filter Skin Finish. This is in the shade Custard 220N. And I really don't want a heavy foundation look. Surprisingly enough, I've been liking like really light foundation. It just feels comfortable and it looks really nice. And to get the coverage, that's where I do the color correcting and all that stuff. Oh my gosh, as I'm saying, I don't want a whole bunch. You guys probably are thinking, oh my gosh, this is terrible. But I'm doing just little dabs. I'm not doing, you know what I mean, a whole bunch. You don't need to put too much in the center because I'm gonna put concealer there. But just to have like an even base, you know what I mean? So I don't know if you guys peeped this, but your girl got a new lens and I'm so excited. I feel like the quality looks really good. I am trying to look in my monitor here and decide if I like how bright this looks. I have to adjust the lens because it's just a different lens from what I have. My old one was the Canon 17 to 44 millimeter. This one is the Sigma 24 to 70 art, so it's just a lot different. And I had my Canon adjusted in a certain way, so now I'm kind of playing with my lens, but I think it looks good. It may be too bright. It may be like, whoa girl, whoa, slow your roll, because I do look a little lighter, a little brighter, but that's all right. Moving on to cream bronzer, oldie but goodie. You guys know how I feel about Fenty Beauty, Fenty Skin, y'all know. I'm gonna be using Fenty Beauty's cream bronzer in Honey Glaze. You guys, if you've been watching me for a while now, y'all remember her. So I'm gonna be using this. I'm not gonna lie, you guys, I've only been using the Makeup Ariel brushes. Like, it's actually kind of crazy. I haven't been touching anything else, but let's add the bronzer. So this is where I start moving, okay? I be moving and grooving. Okay, so concealer time. I'm gonna be using a different combo. I'm gonna be using Sephora's Bright Future Gel Serum Concealer. This is in Sable. And then my NARS OG, okay? I used to mess up this word, Cafe con Leche. And I'm going to be using this. The Sephora one's really to kind of just correct the under eyes. And I really do love this formula. It's really, really nice. So I really focus it right up in here where these dark circles are dark circling, you know what I mean? And then NARS is really for everywhere else and like more under the eye, you know what I mean? So this is where the speed really needs to come in. So I'm gonna let this sit slightly on my face, okay? Just so I can add a little bit more coverage to the concealer look, you know what I mean? When you let it sit and dry, it gets like tacky and it doesn't move as much, so it seems more full coverage, whatever, right? Now I'm gonna be doing my little blush combo moment. You guys have not seen this, so pay attention, okay? So I have these Danessa Myricks color pigments. They're the Color Fix matte color pigments. I will link them down below if you guys watching my stuff, y'all know what I'm talking about. So I'm mixing literally one tiny dab of each of these colors to create my blush look. And I'm gonna try to hurry because I don't want this to dry too much, my concealer. But I mix all three of these shades to get like a really just cool blush color. And I'm kind of digging it because sometimes, girl, you just need to make your own blush colors. And I'm a blush girl, but I just felt like I didn't have nothing that was really speaking my language. You see that? That's all you need. Seriously, that's all you need to get this look. Let me find my brush. And I got this little palette off of Amazon. I've been needing something like this for so long and I don't know why it took me so long to get one. But I'm gonna mix these together and I'm gonna dab it on my face. I'm not gonna do that just yet. I'm going to blend my concealer because it's not even blended where I'm gonna put the blush, right? So let me do that. Now we're gonna go into this little concoction of colors. Oh, I feel like this looks so bright. I'm so sorry, you guys. I will fix it. So I'm just gonna swirl this till I get this little color that I want, and low-key I'm gonna add a little bit more yellow because yeah, I definitely wanted something orangey, but not. Oh wow, okay, we'll see. You know, customizing your stuff sometimes, I mean, it's custom, girl. You ain't gonna get it right every single time. Creams are done. Now we need to move into powders. This is new powder for you guys. It's slightly new to me. I've been using it a few times. This is from Givenchy, okay? This is their Prism Libre in medium. This is number 4. This is a correcting type of like setting powder. So it has green, it has like a peachy color, it has like an orangey color, it has like a banana color, and then it has a purple. So this is more of like a correcting type powder. Make sure that all these fine lines are together. And that's when I'm gonna go into my little baby blender. And I am going to just go in. And then this little baby blender has like this little edge. Perfect for the under eyes, I'm telling you. If you guys like that little, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about, girl. Okay, cool. And then one size foundation powder. This is actually where I use a different brush, I think. I'm going to use a powder puff to apply this, just to get a little bit more coverage. Now we're gonna do eyes, and I'm going to zoom you in because I can do that really close with this wonderful lens that I have. So I'm gonna zoom you guys in. Ooh, hey girl. Okay, love that for me. Okay, so we're gonna do a simple eye look. We're gonna be using these Laura Mercier caviar sticks. I love these caviar sticks. These are so just wonderful for on the go, and I just feel like someone who's like a quick makeup, just not too much, they'll love this. So I'm gonna use Cobblestone, this color here. It's like a little taupey gray. I'm going to put this in my crease. Oh, that's gray. That's very gray, man. That's okay. And I didn't prime my lids because, well, I could have, but what's the point? This is like a creamy product, so what's the point? What's the point, man? Tell me. There is none. Okay, you know, just a little dimension, okay? Something cool toned. I'm going to be adding Vanilla Kiss on my lid. Wow, I really kind of picked the colors today. I kind of didn't expect this either. Well. And then real quick, we're gonna add a little bit of some bronzer. Just to kind of warm up everything and then tie both of these colors together. And then we have this black here. And I'm gonna take a little bit on this brush and then just create a little wing. I don't typically do black, but sometimes, you know, you just do it. But I don't want it to be intense. I want it to be smudged, you know, how I do my wings. Super smudgy, smoky, barely there, but there. And that is really how simple this eye look is. I hope you guys don't hear cast, but if you do, it is what it is. So I'm just going to take the remainder black, add it to the lash line, and then add a little bit of bronzer underneath and mascara. It's like that simple. My eye looks have been super, super simple and minimal because, girl, sometimes doing all that extra is just doing a little too much. Okay guys, so I finished the eyes. They're super, super simple. Anybody and everybody can do this eye look. It's definitely screaming beginner. Classic, but beginner. So I'm still zoomed in because I want to show you guys a quick little brow situation. You know, this is a full, well, not, I shouldn't say full because I'm not gonna do my hair and all that, but I'm gonna show you guys what I do for the brows. So this is the NYX Lift and Snatch Brow Pen. This is in brunette. So good. If you guys can get your hands on this, it's so good if you guys like pens. And I am just going to create brow-like strokes in the brow, and mainly where like I need it the most, you know what I mean? But to make everything cohesive, I'll kind of just go through the brow a little bit. You see that? Wow. And it gives you that soap brow, like feather brow for real, like big time. My brows are uneven, we know this, so I'm going to do each brow differently. You guys see that? That looks so good. So this brow's done. Now I just need to focus on this brow, and when I focus more on the bottom half of this brow, where I'm going to be focusing more on the top half or not top half, but the bottom part of this brow, top part of this brow. Again, they're not supposed to be twins. Sisters, that's what we can go for, and I think that's acceptable. Looks pretty good. So that is the brow pen. It's chef's kiss. Now let's finish up the face, shall we? I'm gonna be using this Dragon Beauty Transformation Face Powder. I got this recently, never used it, heard it was good, needed to try it. I just hit the hell out of my elbow too, I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna do both colors. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. This is so bright. I'm gonna have to fix this for the next video. This is supposed to be pink and this is yellow. Put some under my eye. You guys know I've been using the Jaclyn Hill powders and I love them. So let's see how well this does. Now we're gonna move on to blush, and I'm gonna be taking the Kylie Cosmetics Blush in Winter Kissed. I really love this blush formula in this color. It is a baby doll pink at its finest. It's literally the same color as the pink packaging. And I'm gonna be using Ariel's brush and dust some of that off. And what I'm gonna do is I'm basically just trying to make the cream blush a little bit more cohesive, like blending right into the under eye area really smoothly, and then bringing in that pink element because it looks good. And then we're gonna move on to bronzer. As you guys seen, I've already used the bronzer, my Charlotte Tilbury. Love this stuff. Moving on to lips, I'm gonna be using LA Girl's Bare Lip Liner. I don't think I've even used this color before, but let's see. Oh, she's giving bare. Okay, she's definitely giving bare. I'm going to be taking this Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil in Total Taupe. This has been my favorite lip liner for like overlining and really contouring the lip line so I can get that pout that I'm, you know, obsessed with. Okay, so this is kind of how I do my lip liner, and I think it looks really good. That Makeup Forever pencil does the trick every time. I use it in every single lip combo that I create because that's what really gets this overline, you know what I mean? So you can mix and match it. If you want something subtle, you could do something like this and it still looks really, really natural. It's like this cool toned color that really makes the overlining make sense, you know what I mean? Moving on to lips, because that's the last thing that we have for this video. And I'm gonna be doing a new lippy. This is Dragon Beauty's liquid lip. This is the Dragon Glass Matte Liquid Lip Horchata. And it's spelled like whore. I haven't done a nude like this in a really long time, I feel like. I've been really into my little Benefit lip and cheek tint, the rose one. Just giving like a really just rosy flush to the lips. It looks so cute. And if you're one to need some gloss or just want a little something to the lip, I'm gonna be putting on Wet Cherry Gloss. This is Lime Crime and Naked Cherry. It's a really like cool toned mauve pink color. Just gonna put a little bit of that in the center. And it smells like cherries too. And I like this gloss, it's not super thick. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. A look, okay, if you will. You've seen it before, okay, but you haven't seen it on me. Well, some of these things you haven't seen on me, okay? You've probably seen this on me a couple of times, but you know, I just love this. I love how simple it is. I love how pretty it is. It's effortless. It's just giving like, honestly, this is a look I would feel comfortable with any and everywhere. I love how simple this is. I love how toned down the eyes are. They're not super crazy. They just accentuate. Everything's about really just accentuating what I have. You know what I mean? It's so just, it's basic, but it's sometimes you just need to go back to the basics. And sometimes the basics look the best. I mean, sometimes they do, you know? Sometimes doing a lot and doing the most is just doing the most. So anyway, if you guys enjoy this little get ready with me makeup edition, because I didn't do anything else, give it a like, okay? Make sure you guys comment down below if you guys have tried some of these products. If you like the look, let me know. Just let me know you're here. Just say hey, okay? Of course, subscribe. Girl, I don't know how many times I have to tell you this, but I really don't like repeating myself. Ask anybody that knows me. I don't like repeating myself. I get really irritated. Hit the subscribe button. It's really not that hard. Just hit the button real quick. It's free to you. Okay, all one click. Like, you don't even have to think about it. Just do it. Just do it, okay? Do it for me. It helps me out. And clearly you're here and you're watching me, and you know, let's just keep this going, you know what I mean? Notification bell, make sure you guys hit that as well, because that will guarantee that you guys are notified when my videos are uploaded. Sometimes YouTube will take 1, 2, or 3 days to tell you that someone has uploaded a video that you are subscribed to, right? Or sometimes they just won't do it at all. You know, so I wanna make sure that you guys know when I'm posting. That way you can keep up with me, because you follow me for a reason. You're liking and you're commenting. Like, I want y'all to be up to date. So make sure you guys hit that bell wherever it is on the screen. And other than that, I really hope that you enjoyed this look. And I love you guys so, so much. You know I do. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.